So this man right here is Denzel Sidgers. He flew all the way to Turkey to get his legs broken.
I was a short king and now I'm a part of the 6 Foot Club. And I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. They break your bones surgically, they cut them and they attach devices that extend the bones over time. The world is a much different place now that I'm taller.
And this man has taken the internet by storm with his story, and he's been getting a lot of backlash. Y'all will never get me so insecure I mutilate myself. This makes me grateful I can walk. So as you can see in this video, after the surgery, this man can barely walk. This is a sad world. This is insane. Risking your life to be inches taller. Insane. Male version of a BBL. I see what he means, because a BBL is a pretty risky procedure. Just like this height surgery.
There's a metal rod in my leg, and then there was an external fixator that attaches to the metal rod going through your leg. So you have both an internal device and an external device.
I would personally not recommend it to just anyone.
My knee is hurting just watching this. He's in for a rude awakening. Just the fact that he was willing to put his life on the line to get a few inches taller.
I do the surgery. I regretted it. I shouldn't have done it. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt this kind of pain before, and is it really worth it?
That just goes to show you how important height is to him and to a lot of men. I know for a fact that a lot of men that's below average height would love to be taller.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Shit, even average men want to be taller. And if that surgery was more affordable and way less risky, a lot of men will jump on it, bro. Because when it comes to body positivity, it's almost like it's geared more towards women and obese people that don't want to lose weight.
I just want to know what are you eating? Like, I just want to know, and I'll tell you what.
That's why you can have someone like Lizzo be praised for being fat, while someone like 50 Cent, who's a little bit more bulky than he was 20 years ago, gets shamed. And a big thing that's overlooked in this body positivity movement is that men also have insecurities. Men can experience body dysmorphia as well.
What's your biggest insecurity?
Definitely like my height.
How tall are you?
Like 5'8", 5'9".
And a lot of those insecurities, things we get shamed for, are actually things we can't control, such as penis size and height. Whenever you break up with a girl, the first thing she gonna say is that you have a small dick. And whenever you interview a 5'0" girl on the street, she wants a guy that's 6 foot and above.
What's a good height in a guy?
Probably like 6'5". If they're shorter than like 5'10", they're gross.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'2".
The standards that women have nowadays are pretty crazy, man. So let's take a look at this data that came out from the dating app called Bumble. These are women's height preferences on this app. And as you can see, a lot of these women want men that are 6'6", 6'5", 6'4". That's crazy, bro. I'm surprised that 6'11", 7 foot even have that much. Do they know how tall 7 foot is? Most people look like midgets next to a person that's 7 feet, much less a 5'0" woman wanting to date someone that's 7 feet. Does she want to feel like a kid next to him? That's crazy. But in this society, men are expected to be tough, strong, and we're expected to just laugh it off or be cool whenever someone makes fun of our insecurities, and it's usually something we just can't change.
I want a guy with 7 inches and above.
Well, I got all 4 inches of hard dick right here for you, and that's all you're gonna get. God damn it, take it or leave it. And funny enough, in this video, Denzel actually stated that he was in a relationship before the surgery, and while he was in this relationship, his girlfriend would continuously make fun of his height.
I was actually in a relationship prior to the surgery. Once I told her I wanted to go get surgery to get taller to boost my confidence, she was completely against it, and inevitably we end up ending the relationship, even though she was someone that made a lot of jokes about my height herself.
Imagine if he made fun of her titties and said they were lopsided the whole relationship. He would somehow end up on Twitter, canceled, no job, no girlfriend, and she would probably say he also has a small dick. Shit real out here, man. And I could sit here and tell you guys that height doesn't matter. It's all about your personality, but I would be lying to you. I believe in knowing the truth about reality, how reality works, and not living in a victim mindset. You know how this shit work now, so how you gonna use it to better yourself and play the game. And even if you're not that tall, you can make up for it in areas such as status, money, looks maxing, man. And looks maxing is all about improving what you already have by going to the gym, eating right, grooming yourself, and improving your skin. And that's why this video is sponsored by Teach Hanley. Teach Hanley provides a step-by-step skincare routine to help you improve your skin. All you have to do to get started is to go on the Teach Hanley website and take a quiz. And once you take that quiz, they will recommend the right products for your skin needs. So me personally, I have the level 1 system. I personally use this every morning, every night. So in every box, there's an instructional card on how to use the products, man. It's simple. ABC 1, 2, 3. Here we got the face wash. I use this every morning, every night to get the dirt off my face, get it nice and clean. Here we have the AM moisturizer and your PM moisturizer. The AM moisturizer also has SPF that can protect your skin from the sun. And last but not least, we got the exfoliator. So this right here is the key to getting rid of the old skin cells, man. You use this twice a week. And all you have to do to start your journey is to click the link below and get 30% off and a free gift. And when you sign up and become a member, you get 20% off for life. And by the way, both gifts you're choosing from are a $20 value. You could choose between the silicone body scrubber or the nail and facial grooming kit. I love the nail and facial grooming kit, man. You need to keep your nails in check, especially when you're with your girl. You don't want them bitches too long, man. You don't want to cut the girl while you're up in there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep these tamed and clean. So don't wait any longer, man. Click the link below and get started on your journey. All right, so in the making of this video, I stumbled upon something called the height pill. It's the belief that depending on the height you are, you will get treated differently by society.
You funny and all, but like, you a midget. I can't do it.
I'm sorry, baby. It's the height, but we could be friends. We could, we could kick it,
You already know what I'm just saying. I have to pass.
I'm sorry, but pass.
I almost feel bad. I'm past.
So here's Denzel talking about how people treat him now versus how he was treated back then when he was 5'5".
The world is a much different place now that I'm taller. People smile at me everywhere I go. I've never had this kind of like reaction from people before, and I really enjoy it.
So this is something I never really paid attention to growing up. I never realized that people really treated you differently when you were at a certain height. And looking back, it makes sense. I also never understood why all these 5'0" girls wanted men that's 6 feet and above.
How tall are you?
5'4".
5'4", so anything over 5'4" is okay?
No.
What do you mean no?
6 foot or taller.
But you're only 5'4".
So add 8 inches to that and you're good.
Probably over 6 foot, but my history is definitely
Over 6 foot?
yeah.
How short is too short?
5'10", but I'd prefer like 5'11", 6 foot.
How short is too short?
Basically, if you're under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to you.
It's rooted in biology. They want to be with a man that could protect them. Because whenever you see a tall person, the first thing that comes to your mind is like, oh, this man tall. Like, you have the respect for him. You might come off a little bit scary, a little bit intimidating.
And you see Shaq walking by, and you see this old Chinese man, like just staring. It's like it's full Gulliver's Travels.
And girls like that. They like that in a man. It's hardwired in them, man. They can't help it. Even in today's society, how peaceful we pretty much are compared to fucking primitive days, they still want a guy that's just towering over them, man. So most men are 5'9" in the US. That's the average height. And men over 6 feet make up 14.5% of the population. So not a lot of men are over 6 feet. Most girls want men that are taller than them, and men know this. So I understand why my guy got the surgery. But what I don't understand is why his friend that's 6 foot got the surgery.
We was getting the same surgery in Turkey together. We met in the physiotherapy.
Brian, how tall were you before the surgery?
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
And how tall are you now?
It's gonna be over 6'6" right now.
Nice.
Like, I can understand being 5'5" and you wanting to be taller. But when you're already 6 foot and you go ahead and get that risky ass surgery, at that point, you're just doing it for the fuck of it. You're like, shit, let me just go ahead and get my legs crushed. Fuck it, I like pain.
To the fucking.
Yes, to the fucking.
All right, so the magic question is, if you are below average height or even average height, are you completely fucked?
No.
I wouldn't say so. That's my genuine answer. So here's a video from a YouTube channel called How to Beast. He made 3 Tinder profiles with the exact same pictures, man. But he just put 3 different heights in these profiles.
So first up, we have John, our average height profile.
Next, for our tall profile, we have Jackson.
Also 32 years old.
And his height is 6'2". And finally, for our last profile, we have James, who is our short profile, and his height is 5'5".
And let's go ahead and see how each page did.
The tall, I think that there's a lot of girls that are totally fine with an average guy. And for me, like
an average height guy.
Yeah, an average height guy. And for me, like being 5'9", you know, I do lean towards the taller end. But I was actually really impressed with the shorter profile, because putting in your profile 5'5", like people don't normally do that. And to get this many high quality matches, I was impressed.
All right, so as you can see, the average height guy was just on par with the 6'2" guy. So women still want average height men. And the guy that's 5'5", he was still in the game. He wasn't scoring that many points, but he was still in the running. He still got matches, still got responses. So if you are 5'5", it does not mean that you are completely fucked. Just play to your strengths. Once you figure out how reality really is and how people think, you can finesse that shit to make it work for you. You don't have to go ahead and do a risky ass procedure that could fuck your legs up for life. Unless you want to. If you want to, then do you. But for all my guys that's watching, I would say work with what you got and improve on what you can improve on. Play to your strengths and become the best version of yourself. All right, so you could be 5'5", but maybe you could work on your game, have an outstanding game. Your looks maxing, your face is on point. You have that status, you have that money. There's other areas that you could definitely excel at. So don't count yourself completely out if you're a short guy. So with that said, I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for watching.